something here from Jeff Bouch, who's one of Tom's co-workers, and he asked me to read this also. To Tom's friend and mother, I have asked Lynn to read this, but she is doing unrehearsed because she was Tom's most beloved friend in life. So please bear with me, our dear friend, as we honor Tom this evening. I regret that prior commitments prevent me from attending Tom's memorial tonight. So in response to Barbara's and Lynn's request, I will attempt to express our universal admiration and esteem for Tom. This is not so easy a task, and not just because the brevity inherent in such gatherings imposes artificial constraints upon the limitless love for Tom which pours from our hearts, warm waterfalls into deep pools of happiness that reflect our enduring fond memories of this genuinely good man. For the scriptures speak truly when they note, the heart knows its own sorrow, and no one can intermeddle with its joy. For while we all knew Tom, he became the same person to everyone who crossed his path. Each of us holds our own unique and therefore uniquely cherished memories of Tom, of brief moments with him that today we understand will replenish us throughout our lifetime. These moments we had with Tom, now agreeable recollections, are valued bits of him that he has left behind for us, now agreeably keep to ourselves as special only to us, and now again to share openly and eagerly with others, and in doing either, to relive those moments and gather comfort and consolation from them. When we remember Tom, privately or publicly, he continues to live, and we are cheered by him anew. For thoughts of Tom are endless jewels we sift, and he's the precious treasure that we find. Yes, thoughts of Tom are like an open gift, a present, ever present in our minds. It was Tom's gift to us that we were invariably made to feel comfortable in his amiable presence, no matter what was going on at the time. When he spoke to you, he made you feel like a singular person in a crowded room. Even a grand actor would be satisfied with an audience of this individual man. He would take a moment in the midst of his busy day to ask after you and yours, calling your children by their names, even if he had never met them, and you were flattered by his inquiry. I remember, and I miss, Tom strolling to my desk, pausing, feigning surprise, playfully saying, "Do," and then moving on to plus some other beneficiary of his attentiveness. A moment like that with Tom was like a reviving spring to a lost and waterless traveler, something we consciously look forward to and always welcome. Even if one knew Tom only incidentally, his manner was such that one held him a friend. As much as we appreciate the way Tom refreshed us personally, he also did so professionally, keeping us on top of our work while gracefully managing the most stressful job in the office. Handling the service order end of the business is like sawing sawdust, but he made it seem easy, even as he accepted more than his share of our burden. He had a professional manner that was smooth and unhurried, and a reassuring bent which led you to conclude that everything was under control, because it was. Such command did Tom have on his position that we invariably found ourselves supporting his cause because he had adopted our cause, and it was easy to take his side because he was already standing at our shoulder. His modest and thorough confidence inspired the kind of confidence usually reserved for the greatest of leaders, a standard towards which all should strive. Few among us or above us can lay claim to the respect Tom earned on a daily basis, a respect we were both obliged and glad to give. We were grateful for his support, and Tom was always forgiving, like a loving father. If you made a mistake, Tom would turn it around so that it did not seem to be so bad. Tom was in turn our encourager and our defender, the friend in need, the neighbor who could be bothered at midnight to loan us a loaf of bread when our cupboards were bare and an unexpected guest had dropped in. Someone who casually satisfied our desire to belong and be appreciated. He found pleasure in his work and in his co-workers, hopefully as much as we found pleasure in working with him. So much to say, but I will allow others a turn now. Yet in closing, I would like to offer that in a world where men connive to the lowest common denominator, only in pursuit of their most base desires, Tom was characteristically a transcendent person. When life wore us down, Tom's presence naturally and artfully uplifted us. His was an optimistic, humorous outlook, a way of taking the serious not too seriously, a wise perspective, a ready generosity, a probing empathy, a sure comfort in an uncertain time. Few overcome humanity with humanity like Tom Huber did. So take a glass of Tom's favorite Merlot in his honor and savor it. The memory more. His voice, his dignity, his charm are still with us.